get into this one. This is gonna be an interesting start, but let's go ahead and talk about this video here, right? We gonna talk about this situation. This video is called "The Nina Lynn Situation Got Darker." Now, I've been seeing a lot about this situation, obviously, because it's been all over the place, right? It's a very serious situation for anybody who doesn't know a bit about it. I'm sure they're going to talk about it in the video, but I want to give my thoughts on it before he speaks on the recent developments, I'll say, in the story. But basically, if you guys don't know what happened, there were two streamers, right? Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer, and they were basically holding down this dude. You see him in the bottom. I believe his name is like Saeed or something. They were holding him down and trying to forcefully dance on him sexually, right? They basically essayed him, right? Now, obviously, that's unacceptable, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? If the person's not comfortable, if they're not accepting what's going on, like, you know what I'm saying? Chill with that. But I've been seeing a huge wave of hate on her for this situation, and the amount of hate that I've been seeing kind of has me like questioning the hate and the intentions behind the hate. You know what I'm saying? Oh! Because it's like, first of all, it took two to tango, right? Like, they already packed up Zoe Spencer. Like, I'm not hearing them hate on her as much, even if she was the primary person in the situation. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that they should hate on her more, and I'm not saying they should hate on Nina Lynn less, but I'm just saying it feels very targeted. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are other creators on the platform who be doing crazy shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? The only example that I can think of off the top of my head is Deshay. You know what I'm saying? Oh! Like, if you guys know his content, and I mean, he's chilled out a little bit recently. Like, right now he's more focused on his comedic bag, and I can respect that. But like, bruh, last year or like even a couple months ago, like, just the things he was doing on stream was crazy, and nobody ever came up to Deshay. I mean, yes, people did bring it up and there were situations, but nobody was trying to pack him up like they're trying to do her. And so again, we go back to it being targeted, and not, again, me trying to let her slide or me, you know, saying what she did is acceptable, but me just kind of questioning the intentions behind the cancellation. You know what I'm saying? And it isn't even on the like keep the same energy type vibe. Like, yes, definitely that as well, but also I'm just like, I guess it is keep the same energy, because I just be seeing a lot of other stuff, and it's just like, it's not as like, this is crazy. Like, they're trying to get her out of here. But anyways, let's check out this video. Let's see what they gotta say. Maybe the new developments will have me change my opinion, but that's definitely how I feel off rip. I just feel like they're going insanely hard on her right now, and I'm just like, damn. But let's see what this video is talking about.
Can't touch you no more because I have to make a sign of NDA. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, that's gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna come up 3 months later. It's get tight over anything these days. Hey, WPR, I ain't gonna let the PR go crazy right now. I didn't even think TMZ was watching me. I got a call from TMZ this morning, bro. These people, I don't give a to be honest, if I don't know you, I don't give a you just autistic to me, okay?
After all the controversy, after all the hate, all the bans and unbans from Twitch, Nina Lynn is finally back and making big statements with her first.
I ain't gonna lie, that is crazy though. Just like trolling like that and saying like what she say, bitches be tight over, like, that is crazy.
Oh,
that is crazy.
Dream, I have a lot of people a little bit upset, even having her
so I mean, if that's why they're trying to get her packed, like her attitude, which I get it, like when the situation happened, they weren't really remorseful at all. They didn't think they were in the wrong at all. So there's that as well. But at the same time, I'm like, again, if we're gonna pack them up, we gotta keep the same energy, bro. We gotta do it across the board. You feel me?
Throwing shots at a bunch of people that were talking bad about her, and I wanted to dive into some of the clips that I saw because they were pretty interesting. This will probably be my last video talking about the situation as a whole, because I don't think you can really progress after this.
I've been locked up for mad long, man. Man long. Where were you guys the whole time? I'm bro. Look at me. Where the the whole time? We be the case? Now you back outside. We outside. We have got to the point.
Damn. I mean, I get it though. You gotta sell the storyline and you gotta, you know what I'm saying, build off of it. So I get it, but it's like, bro, this is a real life situation, man. This is a real life situation.
We outside!
For anyone that's unaware of this entire Nina Lynn situation, I have 2 different videos already breaking it down in full, but I'll give you a shortened version so you can catch up. Nina Lynn is a pretty popular streamer who was catching a lot of heat for several resurfaced clips of her along with Zoe Spencer S-ing Silky's assistant, who was another streamer. And because of that, a bunch of people were bringing it to Twitch's attention and just other content creators' attention in general, causing her to get not only hated by content creators but also get banned on Twitch. And she had gotten banned twice actually. Her first ban was under 48 hours and then the second ban was barely even a week, and she had a return stream not only talking crazy to a bunch of people that said something about her, but overall just talking about the situation in a very weird light.
I mean, Kai, right? Oh, why you always hitting me? Stop with those. Can't touch you no more because I have to make a sign of idea. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, that's gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna come up 3 months later.
I won't come.
Oh, me punch you? You want me to punch you? Are you okay?
Did you send that in the air or no?
You sure? So I am not you.
No.
I am not. You consent to this.
Yes.
You fully am okay with this.
Yes.
You will not use this clip against me later in 3 months later.
Never.
Or 9 months later.
No.
Or 6 months later.
No.
No? Hey, chat sees this, bro. Ready?
Now don't get me wrong, people getting banned and then making fun of the fact they got banned by putting on a prison jumpsuit, maybe playing first day out, doing all that stuff is completely fine with me, because at the end of the day you are making fun of the fact that you got banned. And normally when someone gets banned on Twitch, it's not for the offenses that she does, but because she was banned for what she got banned for, already teetering the weird line by having this type of comeback stream. But I guess you do what you want to do. But then in that same comeback stream, not just making fun of the fact that you got banned, but also making fun of the reason you got banned for, which is genuinely serious, that people genuinely have an issue with, doesn't make any real sense to me. Because it's not like it's just this one instance, oh, let me make this lighthearted joke about something that's not that serious. She's genuinely joking about something that not only is very serious to the person that was affected, to multiple people that she did it to, but also doesn't seem to be taking any of this seriously. We'll dive more into that later, because she put out an apology, which I didn't read to y'all yet, which is going to make all of these clips seem pretty weird in comparison. And she doesn't even end it right there. It actually continues on with this, making fun of the reason she got banned, and it just makes it a lot worse.
All right.
Okay.
Ready? 1. You asked for this. Nod your head. 2 times. Did you get it? Okay.
Wait, can I say something? Can I say something?
Go ahead.
He can't sign no consent because he's 16, so I'm not gonna lie. He'll call your lawyer.
Mother. Yo, hey, you can't do that. Yo. Actually, no, you can't do that. To do whatever you want, because in a court of law you are.
No,
You feel me?
you need a
You feel
legal
me?
guardian to
We
sign for
We
him.
gotta do that. We really gotta do that. We gotta do that, bro.
Man, that's
Tight over anything
low
these days.
key.
Hey, WPR. I ain't gonna let the PR go crazy
It's hard for me not to laugh, but that shit's like not funny. But it's like, it's kind of funny, but it's not funny.
right now. Hey, chat. WPR in the chat, bro.
That's not exactly showing remorse. She is back mocking the person she assaulted. You can tell that apology came from her ass. So much for that apology. Rolling eye emoji. And speaking of an apology, that was the one I forgot to show y'all. Well, didn't forget, just intentionally didn't show y'all, because I just wanted to show y'all parts of the clips and how she went about herself conducting during this stream, to show you that this apology that she did end up putting out before she got unbanned really didn't mean much. Because if you're gonna apologize for something, regardless if people accept it or not, it's only you coming to terms with the fact that you did something wrong and showing some sort of remorse or understanding that your actions shouldn't be replicated and it was genuinely that serious. Which by those only initial clips I've shown y'all can already take in and see that that's not how she was thinking at all. This is what she said during her said heartfelt apology. I want to start off by saying my actions and words are inexcusable and I am in no way defending them. I will not deflect from my wrongdoings, but I will speak my truth, as there has been many clips circulating and spreading false, skewed narratives. I want to take some time and compose myself and reflect before releasing my apology. First and foremost, the comments I made about the situation with Saeed were completely misunderstood by the public, and I regret not choosing my words carefully. It is never embarrassing to be harmed or to speak about it ever. And what I intended on expressing is that it is incredibly inconsiderate to bring up a friend's trauma in a joking manner and weaponize it against someone else on a huge platform that could re-traumatize the person harmed. As that is the only option that matters in the situation, I should have chosen my words wisely and spoken with more empathy instead of rushing my way through it and accidentally implicating things that I don't truly believe. I'm I'm deeply sorry for the way I addressed the situation, and it was never my intent to make matters worse. Now, just in that short part of the apology, you could probably already see the inconsistencies with her actions and these words that were said. This apology came out only like a week or two ago, and genuinely, the way that she is acting and conducting herself on these streams doesn't make me believe she believes any of the words that were just said right in front of you. And I don't know how you could, especially when we're going to dive into even more clips where she basically talks about subliminals that she's making to people and calling people weird and autistic apparently for disagreeing with her. But she does have more to say in her apology. Prior to the situation escalating, as soon as I was notified that he was deeply hurt and wanted to reach out to me, I was able to message Saeed several times and apologize for my actions. It's inexcusable to have let it get out that far to the point where he felt uncomfortable and harmed. That was never my intent, and it was completely my fault for not stopping the segment and reading the room better, as I was convinced by others that were close to him implicated that it was just a joke. I joined in, which I was in the wrong, and I will make no excuses for my lack of awareness in my actions. In regards to disguised toast at the streamer games, I was also out of line, although I did not move the massage.
Again, this is like a decent apology, and she's like hitting all the bases, but like, two questions. I know this isn't about Zoe, but I wonder again if she apologized, how she apologized, and where that went down. But again, like, just like he's saying, like, you could see the actions in the clips after, like, she definitely like is overly trolling. And if that's why people are trying to get her gone, then I totally get it. Like, she does not seem remorseful. She does not seem to understand. She does not seem empathetic, especially when you're going to make an apology like this just to like kind of clean up your image and get back on the good graces of Twitch or whatever else. And then you're going to go back to trolling. Yeah, you definitely deserve to be packed up. But again, if we're going to do it to her, across the board.
Therapist out of the way like that he described. I asked for permission from Toast before he had laid down. I still shouldn't have been so comfortable with him because he never met me prior to the streamer games. I let the focus on the content creating blind me, and I went too far trying to get a clip. It was at the expense of someone's comfort, and I deeply regret it. I have reached out to Toast as well to apologize profusely for my actions. My intentions were never to harm Toast or to catch him off guard, and for that I am deeply sorry.
Perfect. I'll be the best version of myself possible. Yeah, you beat out of your brother so bad that the police almost put your dad in jail because they thought it was him. You had to leave the country. You've multiple people. Like, you're a psycho. You're a retarded psycho, and you should never get unbanned. If Twitch ever unbans her, we're making another video about it, and I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep pressing this. And the thing is, though, what my favorite thing about people like this is that they will always keep making mistakes. I will be farming you until you retire. And it's not going to be because, oh, well, I'm stalking you or something like that. No, it's because you're going to do something wrong again. You're going to say something insane again. And the reason why I know that is because that's what you are. Apples come from an apple tree, and you're a retard tree, and you're going to be doing a lot of retarded things.
Just based off that one response from her apology, you could probably assume how people were taking it. It wasn't in the best light, already because of multiple things she has already done, the fact that she has gotten unbanned twice, and the fact that a bunch of people just are not defending her. Even previous friends of hers have called her out and told her that her actions were deplorable on the internet and on stream. And apparently, Nina is not okay with that, specifically with Asmongold, the person I just showed you, along with some people she used to be friends with calling her out, saying that they are just attached to her hip and are just obsessed with her, when in all reality, personally, I don't think that's the case, but this is what she had to say about them commenting on her.
I dare you.
Damn. That's a nice watch, big dog.
In all reality, personally, I don't think that's the case, but this is what she had to say about them commenting on her.
To all the haters out there, y'all can suck my word too. I don't give a you, bro. You not me. Y'all been through nothing that I've been through. This ain't the worst it's ever been. I'm not gonna lie. It's bad to say, but this is not the worst it's ever been. I've been through worse. I've actually been through worse. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of... You know what's so crazy? I never thought that many people were watching me. I really didn't. I didn't even think TMZ was watching me. I got a call from TMZ this morning, bro. They're like, we want your side of the story. I'm like, listen, man, I'm not even gonna argue with these little... Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We live on, we be better, bro. That's it. We gotta keep it pushing. And I'll say one more thing, and y'all know who this is, bro. That weird mother that lives in the basement of his mom's house, that be chatting about me all day long. You are obsessed with me. I think you in love with me. No cap. I genuinely think you get no... You in love with me, bro. Like, you gotta chill out. It's been way too many clips I've seen you, bro. Like, You low-key obsessed. I'm flattered, but you gotta chill. No cap. Heard you over drink water too. You gotta fix that. I'm not gonna lie. You're like 47 years old. You gotta fix that.
Well, at the end of the day, I feel like I built my channel off hating on a bunch of people, streamers, content creators, celebrities alike. I feel like I hate on things that make sense. And her
bro, at least he could admit it, bro. People in my comments be calling me a hater, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm not a hater, bro.
Oh!
I'm just criticizing, bro. I'm a critique, bro. At most, I'm a critique.
This definitely makes sense to hate on. And the way that she's been treating this stuff, even in these short clips I've shown you, shows that she doesn't really have any remorse for those actions, so it makes sense to talk bad about her and to hate on her. Her husband go to someone that is very divisive, to say the least, and it makes sense why a bunch of people might not like him. But in this particular situation, the things that he's been saying and the things that he's been talking about when it comes to her make sense. And it hasn't just been out of nowhere. It's not only just been him as well. It's been a bunch of other streamers who have been bringing this stuff to light, who are friends of maybe even the people she's talked about. Like, she just mentioned Asmon, but a bunch of the FaZe guys, anytime she gets brought up, talk about the situation as well. Outside of just FaZe, a bunch of other people she's collabed with have talked about it. Like, it's not just Asmon Gold, but I guess since he is the biggest streamer to talk about it, it makes sense, because anytime he talks about a situation, his clips go viral. And the way that he talks in his clips also helps with that, because he is not softening anything he says and is very direct and very loud with what he feels.
I don't know, why is Twitch so okay with, like, first it was the guy that Amaru live on camera at the meet and greet. So not only did he go to your event, but he also is a streamer at your event, and he broke the rules of your event, and he somebody that was at your event that you're supposed to have security for, and they get a 30-day ban. A 30-day ban. Like, and now this girl does it, and this is her second time. Imagine the fact that you get unbanned for the second time. Isn't that crazy? Really? It's unbelievable. I don't know what they're doing over there at all. Yeah, ask the CEO of Twitch. I mean, I would love to hear Dan give an explanation for why you've unbanned someone who's committed live on camera 2 times.
Now, I'll be honest with you guys, I normally never agree with Asmongold on most of his takes, but in this situation in particular, I genuinely do just agree with what he says. And I feel like it's mainly due that he just has the majority opinion that a lot of people are saying. Everybody is saying the same thing that Asmon is saying, and because he's such a big streamer, obviously his stream is getting clipped and just pushed out more because he already has notoriety. He reacts to every last one of these clips that people are sending it to him because he wants more and more people to understand and see this stuff. I see no problem with that, genuinely. And because we already see that the effects that this has had, like Twitch banning her, even though they unbanned her twice now, it genuinely makes sense that people as big as him should be reacting to talking about these things, because they actually will have Twitch act in some way. Maybe not be in the best way and make you really question the decision making behind the Twitch CEO, but at least it's having some actions behind it. And at the end of the day, that's really what people want, is for there to be some actions or accountability held, not only the platform, but the creators that are pushing out this type of content. And genuinely having a bunch of deflecting, which is feels like Nina is doing, makes it all 10 times worse. And her seemingly even being upset that people were talking about the situation because they used to be friends with her or have some type of association with her.
I'm not gonna lie. Hey, chat, y'all know who I'm talking about. When I was DMD, the videos and the clips I've seen, bro, I'm like, yo, somebody needs to get there.
Was one person that really like? You don't gotta answer. You don't gotta answer. You don't want to. Was one person that you was like?
Don't raise.
Damn. I'm getting ads out the ass, bro. Golly.
You don't gotta answer. You don't gotta answer. You don't want to. Was one person that you was like? So you have my back.
Not have my back. I didn't expect nothing, but I didn't expect them to throw my name in the dirt like that.
Who?
It's not even a person like people, the biggest people. I don't. To be honest, if I don't know you, I don't. You just autistic to me, like, it doesn't matter. But it was one of them. I've actually used to do videos with a lot. I was like, she was actually a fan of mine.
Oh, girl, what's her name?
Can't tell you the name, bro. Can't say the name.
Do we know who? Do we know?
I don't know. I don't want to cry, but you feel me?
But do we know her?
I don't think you know her. I don't think you know what. You don't feel, I don't feel like you don't know watch this.
Now you can probably tell by the chat, but the main name that people were pointing out was Fan Fan. Fan Fan and Nina did actually do a lot of content back in the day and seemed like genuine friends. And you would think by what Nina is saying here, Fan Fan completely destroyed her, said her actions were deplorable, said that Nina as a person is terrible, said that all of these things were bad that she did, when in all reality, she just said that the things he said to Rage were bad because of the way that she said it. And even Nina herself in her apology you saw earlier admitted that how she worded things was bad and what she actually did was bad decision making overall. So it makes sense that even if someone's your friend, when they come out and get asked about the situation, that they're going to talk about it in a negative light, because apparently even you yourself view your actions in a negative light. So it makes sense that everybody else around you is going to sit here and be like, yeah, these were bad actions at the end of the day. And that's all Fan Fan really did. And even in most of the clips that I've seen of her talking about the situation, like she honed in and focused on Nina, she focused on the overall situation as a whole, and essay towards men just being downplayed a lot.
I just think it was so awful to watch. And they were saying like he likes it, and they were saying like, oh well, it's a, or Nina said like responded to Rage, and I forget who, but Nina was like it's embarrassing for guys to be he should be embarrassed as a man. And then I saw people like commenting being like, oh, it's so triggering, people commenting like how is he as a man unable to push two girls off of him? Like, he's clearly laughing in the clip. He's not, how she's supposed to know he was uncomfortable? But it's, they've never, what? Like, this is literally why men don't come out about being, like, how are you gonna, he was like repeatedly saying no in the clip as well. And like, that is more than a lot of people can do in those situations, you know?
Now again, I don't feel like
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, again, the situation is serious, and so it's like, again, like, I'm very happy that I said my opinions in the beginning of the video, because that's genuinely how I felt in terms of like, I didn't see how she was reacting and like just like her braggadociousness at the end, you know, coming back and just like trolling. I did not see that, so definitely packed this girl up. But it's a serious situation, and she's like downplaying it hella, and I feel like, you know, it definitely gets downplayed a lot. So crazy, man. We just gotta start packing up these weirdos on Twitch, man. That's what just gotta happen, bro.
She said was that bad and wasn't even that harsh towards Nina. She just denounced the actions, said they were bad, which again, Nina herself agrees the actions were bad. She also said that essay as a whole for men gets downplayed, and this is the reason why people don't come out about it. And generally, it doesn't seem like something that bad. Maybe as your friend or somebody you used to do content with or someone you're close with, you expect more loyalty. But if somebody's just coming out and asks you about the situation, especially when you're an online persona, it makes sense that you just keep it light and short. Like I feel like she did here. She just said the actions were bad, which again, I have to repeat, Nina herself in her own apology agreed and said the actions were bad, and then continued to talk about essay as a whole for men. I don't think this is something to really get hung up about unless she didn't talk about it behind the scenes, and in that case I can't really speak on that because I'm not their friends behind the scenes. I don't know them behind the scenes, so I literally couldn't talk about it. But just based on what I've seen on the internet, it doesn't seem like something to get hung up about. There are some people that are close to Nina or have literally done recent collabs with her before the situation happened who spoke out and said literally nothing about it and basically ignored it as if it didn't happen as a whole, which I feel like is even weirder because there's no way you're not aware of this entire situation as a whole. But that at the end of the day is just my opinion. And if you want to tell me your opinion on this entire situation as a whole, definitely do so by going into the comment section down below, because this video is unfortunately over. But if you did enjoy this video, maybe consider giving it a like, and if you enjoy content like this, then maybe consider subscribing, so I post like this every single week. Never miss out on any single upload. If you hit that bell icon, go to be notified the millisecond a video goes live. That's enough for me. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Well, chat, I feel like I said everything that I needed to say or meant to say, but I don't know. I feel like they definitely need to get more serious about the stuff that they allow on Twitch. I just seen a clip earlier today of like somebody literally striking a person and, you know, unaliving them in GTA while driving, you know, while streaming. And I'm just like, bro, like, and I don't think it was on Twitch. I think that might have been like TikTok live or something like that. But it's just like, bro, we gotta start like honing in on situations like these and like taking safety more seriously. Like, I feel like entertainment as a whole, aside from like the acting industry, I feel like the acting industry and the whole film industry, they do a really good job in terms of like safety and like, I mean, not the best job, definitely not the best job, because I definitely seen some shit, but they do a good job for like safety and union and like just taking care of people right? I feel like the music industry needs to work on that a lot, but they're obviously getting there because the music industry is a little bit older. Streaming is very, very new still, you know? This is an industry, this is still a business, and so I feel like we need to put the same attention that we do in other businesses, in other areas of work, into like entertainment, you know, whether that's protection, whether that's safety, and you know, just making sure that people are taken care of, right? So that's my thoughts on that. But that's it for this video, chat. Let me know what y'all thought in the comments down below. Let me know if you agree, let me know if you disagree, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Alright, yeah. I'm getting gritty on these niggas. I'm getting gritty on these bitches. Here we go, another talking again. Yeah. I'm getting gritty on these niggas. I'm getting gritty on these bitches. Here we go, another talking again. I'm getting gritty on these niggas. I'm getting gritty on these bitches.